Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick, and today guys we're going to be jumping down into the world of Bitcoin, taking a look at that most recent price action and what I think is likely to happen next. As I get into the video, if you find it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. And guys, if you haven't yet joined us in Discord, what are you waiting for? Check it out, linked in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there, so why not go ahead and check it out. Let's jump right down into this one. I'm still a little under the weather, but starting to get a little bit better, which is good. So what we'll do is we'll keep it nice and brief again, just give you all the facts as I see it, and then yeah, you can do with that information as you see fit. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give you financial advice. All I can do is give you my thoughts and opinions on the data in the charts as I personally see it. So let's jump right down into this one and take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, BTC paired up with USDT. This is 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏 on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that we were expecting another move to the downside yesterday. This kind of happened and we saw this kind of complete out, which is good. However, this has weakened Bitcoin somewhat. We can see another 5-wave drop right in here, like so. Okay, and that basically allows us to look at this as a potential zigzag, A, B, and C. And I'm going to make this yellow so it stands out from the white 5-wave counts. And what's interesting about this is our current move up here. This move to the upside is corrective again. Again, it wants to kind of mimic the idea that we're 5 waves, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but it's not. And yeah, so we're in an interesting spot here. So we have a zigzag coming down. We have a corrective pattern going up. We could, of course, have another zigzag coming down, or alternatively, we are nesting inside some 5-wave structures. Okay, so there's a few things going on to consider. Now, from our stochastic RSI, we're expecting more downside on the smaller time frame. It's the 1 hour and 4 hour charts. These are overbought at the moment, with the larger time frames of the daily and the 8 hour being in the oversold situation. That means we're probably going to see some short-term volatility to the downside before we rally to the upside. I could be wrong on that, but from the structures that are here, I would be concerned that we aren't really going to be looking at any major moves to the upside just yet. Now, there are some positives as well as these negatives. And the first positive is that we have now gone above equilibrium and we're turning this into an area of support. We also are at the moment testing and trying to find support on the 50 EMA. The downside is that we're doing this whilst we're overbought on this time frame, and it does potentially mean that we're likely to lose this as a support level and come all the way back down. I estimate that we're probably going to have to come back down into the yellow box range again at 29,612 to 29,795. Chances are that that's going to be an area for more demand, as we had seen previously down here. Okay, other negatives to kind of consider is that we're in a bearish state of play. We had a change of character into a bearish state over here on the 14th of July. We then had a break of structure, or a CTS, depending on how you want to look at it, and that happened down here on the 17th of July. Okay, so we are confirmed that we're in a bearish state of play, at least for now. The other positives that we can see, of course, despite some of these things, are that we are in lower highs and we are also in lower lows. Okay, these will have a tendency to break upwards. However, looking at it, I suspect we probably have to move down before we move up. Okay, so that's kind of where the 1 hour time frame sits at the moment. Now, if I take this up to our daily time frame, not that one, but this one, we can still see that we are in this area here where we're expecting this break upwards. Okay, you can see that we're almost finding support in the 50 daily EMA, and I am still targeting out $34,000 to $35,000 on the large time frames. Those are still possible. However, it's likely that we're going to see some turbulence before we do actually move to the upside there. And of course, once grabbing that higher range, the expectation is a bigger move to the downside towards $20,000. So more pain is yet to come, something that I think is going to happen over several months, not something that is going to happen instantaneously or anything like that. Okay, so there's a lot of progression here that we're seeing with Bitcoin, but we're definitely kind of struggling in this current range that we are in. There's not a lot of demand at the moment either, and so therefore we find ourselves just having liquidity getting grabbed from time to time. Okay, so for the most part, my expectations on this one are that we continue a bit of a move to the downside, Hopefully we'll keep the local low. You make no guarantees of that because there isn't a structure to support that idea. And hopefully we'll just come down and settle in that $29,500 range. And then on the larger time frames, we are looking for $34,000 to $35,000, but that's probably a few weeks out, probably potentially even months. So there's a lot of progression here to the downside, and that could be great for accumulation, waiting for that next big swing in the market, and also it could be great for trading if you're going to be just grabbing liquidity out of the market as and when you see it. Okay, so I think for now, that's going to sum this video up. If you found it useful and informative, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you haven't joined us in Discord, guys, check it out. Linked in the description down below. Until the next one, though, guys, have a fantastic day.
We are not financial advisors, and none of what we have communicated verbally or in writing here should be considered as financial advice. It is not. Do your own research before investing in any digital asset or affiliate offers, and understand that investing in any crypto is risky. If you do, you need to be prepared to lose your entire investment. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. All our videos are strictly personal opinions. Please make sure you do your own research and never take our opinions for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos are not financial advice.